Turning now to your community focus, 2023 is just a few weeks away, and with the new year comes a new law that could impact your pay. Here to talk about that and more in the employment world, Rhode Island DLT Director Matt Weldon. He's here once a month on 12 News at 4. Thanks for your time.
Oh, thanks. It's good to be back.
So let's talk about that pay equity law. It will go into effect on January 1st. Give us the top line here. What do employers and workers need to know?
The top line is easy. For a long time we've talked about or read in studies that, women earn 72 cents, 76 cents, 80 cents on the dollar for every dollar a man earns. And we all know that's not right until it's a dollar to a dollar. The legislature passed a law that basically says we need to ensure that pay is equal and that women are getting the pay they deserve and everyone is. And so what DLT is doing is putting out some materials to help employers understand what that means. Biggest thing is DLT is not going out with a flashlight and searching for employers. We're not hammering anybody over the head. What we want to do is be a resource. We want to help them understand how to apply the law. We put a tool on our website where they can do some calculations to see if there's any issues. We also are going to have a guidance document on the website so people can read through it and see what it actually means. We've gone through this before with other things like sick leave. We're a resource. We don't want anyone to think that we're coming after them. Please go to dlt.ri.gov to find info.
Like you mentioned, you're not going to go to different businesses with a flashlight and sort of search them out. But what if an employee, feels like, you know what, I don't think I am being fairly compensated? What recourse do they have?
So the law gives them protections and gives them the right to ask about other people's pay and their pay, and to share their information. How much I get paid to my coworkers, so they can understand what's happening. They can also ask about salary ranges for a job posting they may be up for, or that they may get. And if they feel like they need recourse, they have to pursue a claim, at dlt.ri.gov, there'll be information about how to file that claim. And when we get that information, we'll follow through with the employer. We'll ask what happened. We'll point out if something was mistaken and show them how they can correct it.
Some other changes that are going to affect on January 1st, some changes to the temporary caregiver insurance program and also to minimum wage. What should we know about that?
Well, minimum wage right now is $12.25 an hour, and it will be $13 an hour in January. And it's going to get on a schedule right now to get to $15 an hour in 2025. Temporary caregiver insurance is a great program that allows people to stay home and bond with a new child or to care for a loved one. This year they could take 5 weeks of leave to do that. Next year it'll be 6 weeks of leave.
That's certainly good news for folks who have a new baby or someone at home. We always talk about the numbers, the most recent unemployment numbers. Unemployment rate ticked up a little bit in October. What can you tell us?
That's right. It went up to 3.4%. Something I think that people should remember is that when the pandemic hit, the economy was essentially closed. And Rhode Island, when we came out of that, came out pretty quickly and led our region and in the country, really. We're still ahead of Massachusetts, who's at 3.5. In Connecticut at 4.3. The U.S. rate's at 3.7. For 8 months, we've been lower than the U.S. rate. And the good takeaway here is that 4,400 people have joined the labor force in the last 3 months. So when employers are looking for talent, there are more people to pick from. And I've spoken with employers recently who said in September and October they had better hiring months than they've had in a long time. So that aligns closely with our data, and that's a good sign for things to come. And
just quickly before we let you go, Director, the DLT is looking for some community engagement partners. What exactly is that? What's the criteria?
That's right. One of my proudest accomplishments so far as Director was to create the first ever DLT Office of Community Engagement, which is a group that's focused on getting out to Rhode Island communities, and particularly marginalized communities. People that maybe not have had access to government services in the past, and to let them know that we're here and we can help. We put out a solicitation on December 1st, which is seeking up to 30 different community groups to work with DLT as a partner, to advise us, to provide input, and to help us restructure some of the work that we do to make sure that we're serving all Rhode Island as well.
Fantastic. Rhode Island DLT Director Matt Weldon, thanks as always for being here.
Thank you.
And looking ahead to tomorrow, when Rhode Island Education Commissioner Angelica Infante Green will be joining us for our monthly conversation with her. That's coming up tomorrow right here on 12 News at 4.